Guys, we have a great shipping video for you today. It is absolutely bananas around here at the moment because this week we have our big Black Friday promotion happening. So guitars are flying out the door. Behind me in the shipping room here, Steve has been flat out all week. So it's been busy. But we still do our shipping video. We still look at the regular guitars that are going out here, all these beautiful custom orders that have been custom ordered over the last couple of months, and we'll have a look at where they're going to. But what I'd like to do first, the guys have asked me to have a look at some of the guitars that we currently have in stock up there. So I'm going to take a walk up into the player suite, and we're going to look at some absolutely stunning emeralds hanging on the wall. So the guys set me the challenge to pick 6 guitars out of this wall that are my favorites. And that's kind of almost impossible. I mean, just I come up here and I'm looking at them and they're all absolutely incredible. And we have a wall of 6-string guitars here, a wall of 12 strings over on the other side, because this week we're featuring our 6-string and 12 strings as part of our Black Friday promotion. But how do you choose? And you know, these are all just a small part of our stock, but it just shows the variety. Like are we going to go straight in and make choices? So right, the first one I'm going to choose as a favorite is this Virtuo. It is absolutely stunning. It's bird's eye maple with teal over the top. It's got teal on the inlays and then this incredible vibrant teal back and sides, and on the chrome hardware as well. Just everything about that is stunning. Let me see, I think that has caught my eye. This is quilted maple, absolutely superb piece of quilted maple. It's a deeper, I don't know what we've called this, maybe like a tobacco burst, but it's a custom color that we've put on this. Black carbon back and sides, it's got gold hardware. It's a big jumbo X30 that sounds incredible, and that's a stunner. Now, honorable mentions over on this side. That is a beautiful X30, that amazing quilted maple, the black quilted maple, or this vintage amber quilted maple lefty. And you got to spot this X7 in the vibrant pink. That's a stunner. Let me see what else catches my eye. So that's 2 that I've chosen. I'm going to choose a Kestrel. So we've got 2 beautiful Kestrels here, and I think we've got about 10 of them in stock. But out of those 2, how do I choose? The really nice redwood burl, which has got an amazing piece of burl on it. Look at that. Look at the elegance of that top. But I've always had a thing for blue arch tops, and I think the way the transition has been done on this with the blue burst over the vibrant weave is really special, and vibrant blue back and sides. So if you're thinking about a Kestrel, that might be my choice, but you can have your own choice. One more 6-string. What am I going to choose? An X20. So we've got a lot of X20s in stock, but this one has been catching my eye for a while. It's a fantastic piece of flame maple, and absolutely amazing example of flame maple with the vintage amber burst. It's got the gold rings, gold hardware, amber back and sides, and that is a really fine example of an X20. But you know, if you're into purple, this beautiful purple one we have in stock. I love this Clara walnut. It's got this really cool chevron effect going on here, the V's and that quilted Clara walnut. Look at that X10, amazing piece of royal ebony with the infinity knots on the inlays. Yeah, it's just so many beautiful guitars there. Look at that vibrant teal in that Virtuo as well. You know, if you want something that stands out, the teal has just been a really popular finish, or that redwood burl here. See if you can get in and see how that redwood burl looks there. Hopefully that comes up, because it is absolutely amazing. It's like a river running down through the top of that guitar. and or like a tree growing up through it. Absolutely incredible. Now 12 strings. So quite a lot of 12 strings always in stock, because we really we love to do our 12 strings. But to pick two out of this wall, like, I'm drawn very, very much to the Koa. But if I was to take an X20 out of this wall, an X2012, it would probably be this Harborica. Absolutely stunning. I love the black. Love how it fades with the black back and sides. And there's a bit of quilting running through this as well. So very, very nice. And it's a black carbon back and sides. So love that one. And then look at this big X30. What a stunning jumbo. Big X30 12 string. It's quilted maple top, vintage amber burst, and that amazing. Actually, no, this is a the Phoenix orange on the back and sides, and that amazing burst. And look at the inlays on that. So that's the 6 that I'm going to choose, but so many beautiful guitars here. Look at that lefty as well. If you're a left-handed player, look at that. It's Royal Ebony. It's got the inlays, black carbon back and sides. So that's it. It's not easy to choose. I don't envy you whenever you're going in there into our stock section trying to choose guitars. This is just one wall. You know, there's what, about 35, 40 guitars here, and we have about 10 times that amount in stock. So have fun, go browsing, and let's get back to the shipping video. So it's really not easy trying to choose between a wall full of emeralds, and the guitars up there are stunning, and the lighting, the way it's hitting them, it brings out all the life into those guitars. But really, really nice to do that and show you a different environment of our guitars rather than the normal shipping wall here. So what we've got this week is some really, really beautiful customs, and two very specific customs that we're going to start with. And this pair of guitars, both are exactly the same. Let's have a look at them. Two guitars exactly the same. Both of these were designed by Craig, and Craig designed one for himself and one for Justin Johnson. So what's that all about? Well, back a couple of months ago, we ran a promotion in conjunction with Justin Johnson. He was wanting to find his next emerald, so he was thinking about an X20, and he came up with the idea of allowing his fan base to design the guitar for him. So everybody went in to the 3D builder, designed the guitar for Justin, and then submitted that design to Justin, and then he chose his favorite. So that's what he chose, and the specs that he found that just really resonated with him was black quilted maple. So he was looking for a darker guitar. It just kind of fitted with the vibe that he was going for with this. So stunning black quilted maple. The inlays, we've got the gold vines with black dots. I think that's really nice because it ties together this black and gold theme that's running on here. Then slotted headstock. Now, most of you see the slotted headstock on our nylon guitars, and this is carved out of a solid billet of carbon fiber, and you can see all that amazing layering, absolutely beautiful in the natural black carbon. And so yeah, he chose that for on a steel string. So unique kind of feature here, but really looks nice. And then with the Shirtler tuners, it really carries that same theme as well, because they're black and gold. You know, you got the black buttons and the gold hardware here, the gold metal parts. So really, really nice combination. So that black and gold theme going on. You got black carbon back and sides, and then a high vibe. Now, Justin was really interested in the high vibe pickup. It's something that I think he's experienced in the past, and he was very interested to see what he could get out of it. So yeah, one of these is going to Craig as his prize for designing that beautiful guitar, and the other one's going to Justin Johnson. And the prize that we're all going to get out of that is we're going to get to hear Justin playing an X20, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. I've loved some of the music that he's recorded on his album with the Solace and with the Virtuo recently. So he's he's just an amazing musician. I love everything that he does. Great communicator, and we are very, very privileged that he loves emeralds. So yeah, that's a great one to start with. Now, next is going out to Frederick in California, and Frederick has chosen an X7. This X7 has a Harborica top, and we just looked at Harborica. I chose a Harborica guitar up in the player suite that was kept natural. So that's the same kind of coloring, but this one we put a transparent red over the top. And what I love about Harborica, when you put a color over, it's got a really nice iridescence, so the colors just really glow. And then because you've got that really light wood and the dark blacks, you get this really nice contrasting pattern. So beautiful top on that. It's got a red carbon back and sides, which goes wonderfully with that top, and then the black hardware. So very nice X7. This one's got the combination pickup system. It's got the Graphtec piezo's, and it's got the K&K Pure Minis inside. So very versatile pickup system on a really nice small parlor size guitar. 24-inch scale on this, so very compact and playable. Now we're going on to a Virtuo. This one's going out to Chris in Florida, and again here we have black quilted maple. Black quilted maple is just so nice. It works so well with all these black colors and textures, so works perfectly with the carbon fiber bridge. You just see how it blends and you know, slightly contrasts in detail, but blends nicely with it. You've got the Crevo humbucker in black. You got the black hardware here, so that whole thing just is really unified, I think. Then the inlay. This is a very nice inlay. So it's silver vines with the blue dots. So that's something a little bit different. I haven't seen that with the black quilted maple combination, but maybe that gives you a little hint about what's going on the back, because you guessed it, black carbon or blue carbon. So yeah, nice whenever you see that that color being tied from front to back with the inlay. I think that's a very, very nice detail that people have been doing. So wonderful Virtuo going out to Chris. Now then we're stepping up to an X20. This one's going to Matthew in Preston, England. And so the X20 is our dreadnought size acoustic guitar, and really nice full body acoustic guitar, really great balance, very strong punchy sound. And this one is a pure acoustic, so it's all about the acoustic sound, which I always like. The veneer on the top is koa, and very distinctive one line of quilt kind of running across here, and nicely positioned along the bridge. So just like, you know, just within the tree there's this one little wave within the grain structure, and that's what creating this little quilting going on. And it you can see it moves with the light. It's got wonderful coloration, that nice light color going into the dark browns in the center. We've got the silver rings on the fretboard, and black carbon back and sides. So very, very nice X20. Then teal. You know, I mentioned teal when I was up there in the player suite, and teal has become such a popular color here. We seem to have them every week in the shipping video now, and this is quilted maple, book matched, lovely detail going on here in the center, and yeah, a lot of detail happening down that center. So that's what you really get with book match. You can create this kind of kaleidoscope type effect. Beautiful veneer there, finished in teal. Then we've got the gold vines with the teal dots. So vines with dots seems to be that's the theme this week, isn't it? It's what have we got? Yeah, you know, all kind of going that same way. So it's a popular inlay, but again, gold with the teal, matching the teal top, and then the gold hardware, and then teal back and sides. So look at that headstock, isn't that beautiful? Very nice. Now, that is the first of two that is going out to Stefan. So there's this one, the teal one, and then we've also got this one. And this is another X20, but this is a nylon. So nylon X20 with a candy stripe Padauk top. Now that candy stripe Padauk on the top of this has got beautiful orange colors going on. Got the browns and the oranges, and it's got a really, it's got like a deep orange glow, and it goes perfectly with the back, because we've got the phoenix orange on the back and sides, vibrant phoenix orange, and I think it's a perfect match to the top. Love that. And then we've got the vines in gold with the phoenix orange dots. So the whole thing ties together really, really well. Then we've got the headstock, that really cool slotted headstock, like we showed you on the previous guitars for Justin, and just overall a really, really nice nylon. So so this is our X20, but designed specifically for nylon guitar. So the top is built quite differently, a little bit lighter, and really works well. So that's a very nice pair of guitars, both going out to one guy in Georgia. I'm sure you're going to be really happy with them. They're a beautiful pair. Now, John in New Jersey. This is, see, I love this too, because we were looking at all these different guitars that have different veneers on them, all these different colors and everything. But this is the pure basis of everything that we do. We start off with black carbon fiber, and this is the black carbon fiber, just laid up and made look its absolute best. And we take a lot of care when we're doing the carbon fiber to try and get the weave perfect. There's a lot of technique in just getting that weave perfectly finished, and I think that is a great example of that. The black burst just ties it in beautifully. But everything here is just the natural carbon, and black carbon back and sides. And there's something really beautiful about that too. You know, yes, we like to use colors, gives us the ability to have variation, but we also love the natural carbon fiber that we get to work with. It's got an LR Baggs element pickup system with the volume and tone control, as you can see here. Got the black hardware on that headstock, and that's a fantastic 12-string guitar. We love doing 12 strings. You know, I talk about it all the time. If you're looking for a 12-string that's just easy to live with, it's going to stay in tune. It's going to be so much more stable than a regular 12-string guitar that you might have encountered in the past. Sounds great. It's just, everything about this is just an easy 12-string to live with. So a lot of people have had negative experience with 12 strings in the past. And believe me, if you try one of these, it just takes away a lot of those problems that you might have encountered. But I think everybody loves the sound of a 12-string, but not necessarily keeping a 12-string in tune. So these definitely help with that. Now, this one is going out to Joe in Colorado, and this is an X30. So the X30 is our big jumbo guitar, and I cannot sing the praises of the X30 enough. It's, in my opinion, it's the best sounding guitar that we do. And that is just an opinion, because obviously sound is a very subjective thing, so it depends on what you're doing with it. But in terms of that overall big full sound, I think there's just something really special about the X30. And it's a sound that really appeals to me personally. The veneer on this one is zircotti, and it's a wonderful piece of veneer. You've got the dark chocolate browns going on here, and I love the sort of almost a patchwork effect that you get in zircotti of the different colored veneers, and even different, like almost like different grain patterns within one piece, which makes it look like it's almost different pieces that have been just stuck together somehow. But it's such a wonderful piece. You've got this light brown center here, and I love how we've got this little flourish just nicely positioned down here at the bottom. I think that that works wonderfully. And see these just two tiny little bits of light wood there and there. It's little details like that that I just think makes a guitar unique and stand out. So I love the top on that. Again, the headstock, we've got that similar kind of pattern going on. Nice little fleck of light wood going on the top. And we've got a black carbon back and sides. So, very cool. Now, last one is going to Lee in New Mexico. And Lee has gone for an X30 as well. And this is candy stripe Padauk. Very similar to the one that we looked at here. You can see the same colorations, but quite a different pattern. So much more of the oranges going on, and just a little bit of the light brown in the center. But a very, very nice coloration and pattern on the top of that. We've got the gold vines and the green infinity knot. I think maybe singing back to Ireland with that little infinity knot there. Got gold hardware and then a red back and sides. So that's it. Lee, you're going to love that. That's a beautiful big X30, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with that guitar. So that's it for this week, guys. It's as I say, it's been a busy week here. We hit the ground running on Monday morning when we started the Black Friday promotion, and it's been busy right the way through. It's been very, very steady, and we love doing that. It's always exciting. It's great to be busy here. But thanks for keeping connected with us. We're going to have a lot of different content that's going out through our mailing list and on our website and our social media over the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye there. If you're not already signed up to our mailing list, go to the website and you'll find the link there. It's a great place to be able to get regular information about emeralds. So if you're interested in finding more, definitely sign up to that. And also, if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, do that. That's going to help you get our regular content and videos. So that's it. And I've got a really exciting video to make tomorrow, but you're not going to find out about what that is for maybe a couple of weeks. But yeah, let's just say something very special arrived in the factory today. So keep tuned for that. That's why you got to subscribe, because that video will drop. I don't know. Could be next week. Could be 2 weeks. Could be 3 weeks. So subscribe and keep an eye out. But I'm very excited. Anyway, that's it for this week. Whatever you're doing, make it musical, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.